I'm Michael Hitchborn, and you're watching the American Life League Report. The pill kills babies. Did I get your attention? Here, let me say it again. The birth control pill kills babies. Does that surprise you? Well, the medical community knew this 50 years ago, but by manipulating a few medical definitions, they hid the fact that the birth control pill and the IUD are abortifacients. Here's a video to show you how it works.
The progesterone has two effects. First, it thickens a woman's cervical mucus to impede the movement of sperm en route to the egg. Second, it dries up blood vessels along the uterine wall. So if a sperm still reaches the egg and fertilizes it, the embryo has nowhere to implant, but is lost in a woman's menses.
Up until around the mid-60s, how pregnancy begins really wasn't something worth debating. It was solid science that conception occurred at fertilization. Even the U.S. government knew it. They recognized that anything preventing implantation caused an abortion. Back in 1963, the Health Department put out a leaflet that said, "All the measures which impair the viability of the zygote at any time between the instant of fertilization and the completion of labor constitute, in the strict sense, procedures for inducing abortion." Now, this kind of language posed a major marketing problem for the birth control movement. And so the only way to make these drugs acceptable to the general public was to change the definition of conception. In 1965, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, or ACOG, totally changed the words used to define pregnancy. They changed the definition of conception from the union of egg and sperm to the implantation of a fertilized ovum. They changed pregnancy to the state from conception to birth. And if abortion is the disruption of a pregnancy, then drug companies have all the language they need in order to avoid labeling the birth control pill as abortifacient. So here's the bottom line. A few people in the medical community deliberately confused the language in order to hide the fact that the pill kills babies. That way they can make the IUD and the so-called birth control pill marketable.